Ever think about how much we demand from our eyes every day, with all the screen time and pollution? Well, nature has some incredible secrets to offer, powerful plants that can shield and rejuvenate our vision. Join us as we uncover these natural wonders that could transform your eye health. Ready for a deep dive into the gifts of nature? Hit like, subscribe, and let's explore these remedies together. Hey Fitbuzz Nation, ever wonder why, in our digital age, where screens dominate our lives, we often forget about the guardians of our vision? Yes, I'm talking about our eyes, those incredible portals that connect us to the world around us. They're not just another body part, they're essential to how we experience life. Yet here we are, constantly exposing them to screens, pollution, and not always the best of lifestyles, which can really put them through the ringer. But guess what? Nature has some secret weapons up its sleeve, and they come in the form of certain mysterious herbs. These aren't your everyday garden varieties. They're special, with powers that have been whispered about through the ages. Imagine there are natural remedies out there that could not only shield our eyes from the daily assaults, but potentially reverse some of the damage we've inflicted. Curious yet? Let's embark on a journey to uncover these hidden gems. From the depths of ancient traditions to the latest in scientific research, we'll explore how these natural wonders can protect, heal, and even enhance our vision. So, are you ready to discover the secrets Mother Nature holds for keeping our eyesight sharp and clear? Let's dive in and unravel the mysteries of these extraordinary herbs that might just change the way we see the world. All right, let's dive into it. Number 1, bilberry. Now, this little berry is packed with something called anthocyanins. They're like these superhero compounds that give bilberries their deep color, and get this, they're awesome antioxidants. Basically, they go around our bodies fighting off those nasty free radicals that can mess up our eyes, and trust me, we don't want that. Research says bilberry might even give us better night vision and sharper eyes overall. How? Well, it's all about getting more blood flowing to our peepers. See, good circulation means our eyes get all the nutrients and oxygen they need. And those antioxidants, they're like bodyguards protecting our eyes from all the bad stuff out there. Think of them as shields against age-related eye problems. So, how does bilberry do all this? It's like a multitasking champ. First off, it opens up those blood vessels, making sure everything's flowing smoothly. Then, those anthocyanins, they're like reinforcements for our eye vessels, making them stronger and less likely to give us trouble down the line. Okay, time for number 2, Ginkgo Biloba. So this tree, also called the maidenhair tree, it's like super ancient, you know? It's been around forever, especially in Chinese medicine. And get this, the stuff we get from its leaves, packed with flavonoids and terpenoids, which basically means it's got some serious healing power. Now, we usually hear about Ginkgo Biloba being good for the brain, but turns out it's a real MVP for our eyes too. How? Well, it's all about that blood flow. See, Ginkgo Biloba helps get the blood pumping, especially to all those tiny blood vessels in our eyes. And why does that matter? Because our eyes need all the nutrients and oxygen they can get to work their best. Plus, better circulation means less chance of running into eye problems caused by bad blood flow. Research says Ginkgo Biloba might even help out with stuff like glaucoma by keeping those blood vessels wide and stopping blood cells from clumping together. So yeah, it's like giving our eyes a little boost in the circulation department, which is always a good thing. So, aside from helping with blood flow, Ginkgo Biloba also packs a punch when it comes to antioxidants. Basically, it's like having a shield against oxidative stress for our eyes. Those flavonoids and terpenoids in Ginkgo Biloba, they're like little scavengers going around and cleaning up all those free radicals that can mess up our cells. And you know what that means? less chance of getting eye problems as we get older. Plus, there's some research saying Ginkgo Biloba could even help folks with glaucoma keep their vision in check. It's like having a bodyguard for our optic nerve. Oh, hey there. If you're liking this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And hey, if you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. We're here to help you out. All right, let's keep going. Next up, number 3, saffron. Yeah, you know those red threads? Turns out they've been used in all sorts of traditional medicines like Ayurveda and Chinese medicine for ages. And guess what? They're not just for show. Saffron's got some serious antioxidant power thanks to stuff like crochet. These antioxidants are like bodyguards for our eyes, fighting off all the bad stuff that can mess them up. See, a lot of eye problems boil down to inflammation and oxidative stress. But saffron's got our backs there too. It's like a double whammy, fighting off inflammation and oxidative stress to keep our eyes healthy. And get this, studies have even looked into how saffron could help with things like macular degeneration and retinal issues. Plus, it's got anti-inflammatory properties that could help out with conditions like uveitis, where your eyes get all swollen and irritated. So yeah, saffron's like the superhero of eye health. So scientists are still digging into saffron's effects on our vision. It's like this ongoing adventure, you know? And what they've found so far is pretty interesting. Some studies say that taking saffron supplements could actually make our vision sharper, especially if we're dealing with early-stage macular degeneration. All right, on to number 4, turmeric. Now, turmeric's got this compound called curcumin that's basically a superhero when it comes to health. People have been using turmeric in traditional medicine for ages, but now science is backing up what folks have known for centuries. Turns out, curcumin's really good at fighting inflammation and oxidative stress, which are big players in a bunch of eye problems. Especially cool is how curcumin tackles inflammation. See, chronic inflammation can mess with our eyes, causing stuff like uveitis and diabetic retinopathy. But curcumin steps in and calms things down, which could be a big win for our eye health. And it's not just those big issues. Curcumin's also been looked into for things like dry eyes. You know, when your eyes get all irritated and uncomfortable? Yeah, curcumin might help ease that too. Now, as we get older, our eyes go through some changes and stuff like macular degeneration becomes a real threat. But here's where curcumin shines again. Its antioxidant powers are like a shield against oxidative stress, which can mess with our eyes big time. So yeah, turmeric's not just for spicing up your curry. It's like a natural eye protector too. So curcumin's got this cool trick where it can zap away free radicals, which helps keep our retinal cells safe and our retinas healthy. All right, moving on to number 5, rosemary. This herb's packed with all sorts of good stuff, especially in its essential oil. You've got antioxidants like rosmarinic acid and carnosic acid that do wonders at fighting off those pesky free radicals. And you know what that means? It's like having a shield for our eyes against oxidative stress, which is a big deal when it comes to eye problems as we get older. Now, inflammation's another biggie when it comes to eye issues, but rosemary's got our backs there too. That rosmarinic acid? It's like the star player when it comes to calming down inflammation in our eyes. So yeah, rosemary's like a superhero herb for keeping our eyes happy and healthy. But wait, there's more. Rosemary's also pretty great for boosting blood flow, which is super important for our eye health. Good circulation means our eyes get all the nutrients and oxygen they need to stay in tip-top shape. And get this, rosemary's not just good for our eyes. It might even give our brains a boost too. Those aromatic compounds, they're like brain-boosting power-ups helping us stay focused and sharp. And when we're not straining our eyes from staring at screens all day, they're happier too. So yeah, rosemary's like the ultimate multitasker for keeping both our brains and our eyes in top form. Okay, now on to number 6, dandelion. You know, those pesky weeds you see everywhere? Turns out they're pretty darn good for you. Dandelions are packed with all sorts of good stuff that our eyes love. Like they've got loads of vitamin A, which is super important for keeping our peepers healthy and helping us see in low light. See, if we don't get enough vitamin A, we could end up with night blindness and other vision problems. So, having dandelions in our diet is like giving our eyes a little boost. Plus, they've got vitamin C and E too, which are like the body's bodyguards, protecting our eyes from all the bad stuff out there. But here's the cool part. Dandelion leaves are also packed with carotenoids called lutein and zeaxanthin. These guys love hanging out in our retinas, helping them stay healthy and protecting them from harmful light waves. And get this, research says, lutein and zeaxanthin could even help lower the risk of stuff like macular degeneration and cataracts as we get older. So yeah, adding some dandelions to our meals is like giving our eyes a natural superpower boost. Now, dandelions aren't just good for our eyes. They're good for detoxifying too. Their diuretic effects help flush out toxins from our bodies, which can take some strain off our eyes and keep us feeling tip-top. So, by helping our bodies detoxify, dandelions are indirectly giving our eyes a helping hand too. However, it's super important to keep things in balance and not go overboard with diuretic herbs. We got to make sure we stay hydrated and keep our electrolytes in check. All right, now let's talk about number 7, fennel. Those little seeds, they're like a powerhouse of goodness, packed with all sorts of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that could really do wonders for our eyes. With stuff like vitamin C, vitamin A, and a bunch of other good-for-you compounds, fennel's definitely earning its spot in the lineup of herbs that help keep our vision sharp. So, check it out. Vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene is like the VIP for our eyes. It's all about keeping our retinas happy and making sure we can see in different light conditions. And when you pair that up with antioxidants from fennel seeds, it's like having a shield against those pesky free radicals that can mess up our eye tissues. But wait, there's more. Fennel seeds are loaded with flavonoids, carotenoids, and polyphenols, all of which team up to bring some serious antioxidant power to the table. And you know what that means? Less chance of our cells getting damaged, especially when it comes to stuff like macular degeneration and other eye problems. So yeah, adding fennel to our herbal arsenal could be a real game changer for keeping our peepers healthy and happy. We've been on quite the adventure, haven't we? From the very start, diving into the digital world to discovering nature's secret defenders of our vision. It's been a journey filled with surprises and learning about how special herbs can be our eyes' best friends. These herbs, packed with powers to protect and heal, are like superheroes for our sight. They fight off the bad guys, like pollution and screen time, that can make our eyes tired and weak. And the best part? They're all around us, hidden in nature, waiting to lend a helping hand. So, what do you think? Are you ready to give your eyes the care they deserve with some of these natural wonders? Remember, keeping our eyes healthy lets us see all the beautiful things in the world. Don't forget to share this journey with your friends. Hit that like button and subscribe to Fitbuzz for more enlightening health buzz. We've got so much more to explore together, and we can't wait to dive into the next adventure with you. Stay curious, stay healthy, and let's keep our eyes on the prize. A world full of wonder and clear vision.